Tell me once my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So, we have already completed factual information question and negative factual information question, correct? Now we'll
Yes.
be moving ahead to the next question type that we have, that is our vocabulary question. Okay, vocabulary question is supposed to be the easiest. Here basically they will highlight some word which is used in the passage itself, and they will ask you the question that, okay, this particular word is closest in meaning to what. Okay, so basically the word which has been given over here, you have to understand in which context it is being used, because you know that English words, the way they are used in the context, the meaning changes.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. For example, the word subject, which you can see on the screen, if you use it as a subject, it means the topic that you're studying, correct? That subject. But when you use it in psychology or any other studies, we can say subject also becomes the
Patient.
person that you, yeah, patient or the person that you're studying, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how every word in the context changes. So you have to understand the meaning of the word in the context in which it is being used. Okay,
Yes.
that's what you have to understand. Now another thing that you have to remember over here, whenever, this is how the question will look like, but one thing that you have to remember over here is whenever you are trying to select a word, options which are given, try to use that word in the sentence again and see if the sentence still makes sense. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
that's how you will be
Like we
able
did
to.
in yesterday's also, there was one question.
Exactly.
Yes.
Go on, go on.
Yes, ma'am. There was one question about the same meaning of the word.
hmm
Don't
in the
remember.
reading passage that you did, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, of course there will
Yes,
be.
ma'am. Courageous.
Yeah, exactly. So if you try to use the word which are given in the options and you try to substitute it with the word which is given in the sentence, you should get the same meaning. The meaning should not change. That's what you have to remember. Okay,
Okay.
that's how you will be able to gauge the meaning. As this is the easiest question type, you will not spend a lot of time with this question type. Okay, because see, why I'm saying the easiest, because the words which are given over here, they are very easy, they are not very difficult type. Okay, that's the first thing. Another thing is, the question is not very long. You can see the question is very short, and even the options which are given, usually they are one word options. Okay, so you don't have to spend a lot of time in going through the question and the options. Okay, that's the first thing. And even the words which have been given, which you have to find the meaning of, they are highlighted in the passage or in the paragraph in particular, correct? So you don't have to keep looking for it again.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood? So that's why it's supposed to be the easiest. This is how it will look. One second, I'll play the video for you, but one second. This is how it will look. Okay, now the word locomotion is given over here. It will be usually highlighted in your paragraph. Here it is not highlighted as this is an example question. It will be highlighted in your paragraph, so you know this is where the word is located, and this is how the question would be. Okay, you just have to look at the options and you should be able to gauge the meaning of it quickly. Now
Okay.
sometimes you will try to use common sense also if the words are difficult. Okay, now see, if you don't know the meaning of locomotion, you will try to understand what it could mean. Okay, you will try to break it down. What does motion mean? When you look at the word motion, it tells you the meaning of what it could mean, and you happen to select the best option over here. Then
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
don't know the exact meaning, then just try to use a bit of common sense, I would say. Okay, you will get the answer. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's watch this video quickly, which explains the question type further. Okay.
Hi, I'm Michael from ETS. Today on Inside the TOEFL Test, we're going inside the TOEFL IBT reading section, specifically the vocabulary questions. Vocabulary questions ask you to identify the meanings of words and phrases as they are used in the reading passage. It's easy to identify vocabulary questions because there will be a word or phrase highlighted in the reading passage, and you will see questions like these, with phrases like closest in meaning or the author means. Now let's look at a sample vocabulary question. This one is from a reading passage about meteorite impacts. Here's an excerpt from the passage with the vocabulary word highlighted. Here's the sample question.
Try doing it.
There is an increasing evidence that the impact of and important effects on the particular in the field of biological evolution. A or D? I'm confused in both.
Why are you confused? Try to substitute it in the sentence and see.
Such impacts continue to claim a natural hazard to the life on Earth. Such impacts continue to present on Earth. A.
A, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Which asks the meaning of the word pose. Now, there's really not much strategy in
was
answering
the
these
correct
vocabulary
option.
questions. The words that are tested are academic vocabulary that you should know if your English is at the level of a university student. They are not usually words that you can guess from context. So the best general strategy to be ready for this type of question is to build your vocabulary. Keep in mind that there's a difference between academic vocabulary and specialized vocabulary. Academic vocabulary words can be used across many fields of study. These are the kinds of words you'll be tested on. Specialized vocabulary words are specific to one field. If words like this are in a TOEFL reading passage, they will be defined for you. Here's a tip for increasing your vocabulary. Many English words come from Latin or Greek. So if you study Latin and Greek roots, that will help you remember the meanings of words. And it can also help you figure out the meanings of words you may not know. For example, if you know that the Latin root terra means earth, then when you see this sentence from the passage that talks about the terrestrial material found at the impact site, you'll know that it's referring to the material from the earth, not from the meteorite. There are lots of ways to improve your English skills.
Yes, ma'am.
Try solving this now.
Okay. Have you got the task of movement?
Very good. That's correct. Okay. Because I told you, focus on the word motion. If you don't know the
Yes,
actual
ma'am.
meaning, focus on the word motion. Because again, at the start of the start of the sentence says, task of moving about is fulfilled in any place. So it again gives you an idea that okay, they're talking about some kind of movement. Correct?
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
good. Next.
Some poisonous snake bites. Just to be treated immediately or the victims of A.
A.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's correct again. 1 second. Correct, very good. Next, this is a little longer passage. Okay.
B.
B. Increase.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, very good. Next.
Here the word is not highlighted.
Yeah, it's not highlighted. Actually, these are created by me, so that's why I
Acha,
haven't
okay, okay.
highlighted yet. Your degradation
Yes, ma'am.
passage. Yeah.
Damage. B.
Damage. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's E. Deterioration.
Medium.
Okay, read the explanation quickly. You'll understand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. What is the meaning of deterioration?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the meaning of this word? Relies.
No, deterioration. You are saying
Yes,
it
ma'am.
means when something is getting spoiled, basically. Okay. So
Okay.
degradation, deterioration, they have similar meaning.
Okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, we have reference questions. Okay. Now, reference questions, they're asking you to refer, they're basically referring to some word or a phrase in the sentence or in the paragraph, we can say, and they're asking you the meaning of it, what it is referring to. Usually, here you will see that the pronouns are highlighted. Okay. For example, the word it in the passage refers to what? Okay, so they will be it will be basically a longer sentence, and then in between they will highlight one word, this or it or these, all these kinds of pronouns. Now here you have to understand which word it is referring to. Okay, this is how the question will be. Example, here you can see the word which is highlighted. So the word which is referring to what in this particular sentence? That's what they are asking you to.
Okay.
Now if you see all the options which are given, they are mentioned somewhere in the sentence. Okay, so that's where we happen to get confused. That's where we don't have to get confused. First thing, we have to, as I said, try to again substitute the word that you're selecting. Okay, here
Yes.
if you see, even if you don't read and you just try to substitute the word distribution, which had a network of 65 offices. Now distribution cannot have 65 offices, correct? Sale which had a network of 65 offices, again sale
Mm.
cannot have an office, correct?
Postal services.
Exactly. Newspaper has agencies, it does not have offices,
Services.
correct? So that's how you try to gauge the meaning. Now this one was easier. Sometimes of course the pronouns will be difficult and even your sentences would be a bit difficult, so that's where we have to try to substitute the word if possible. So that's what we mean by antecedent. Antecedent is which pronoun, sorry, which word the pronoun is referring to, that becomes your antecedent. So which का यहाँ पर antecedent क्या है? The word postal service. Okay.
Okay.
That's what it is referring to. Now, main thing that you have to make sure you know the pronouns, of course, that's the main thing. Along with that, if the pronoun is in singular, again you have to understand that the word will be in singular. If the pronoun is in plural, the word will be plural. Again, you will make sure that you know which noun or verb or adjective it is referring to, and it should not violate any grammatical rule, and it should make sense. That's what we have to remember. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah, this one we just solved, it was easy. Next.
Close to C.
C.
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct, very good. Next, read the passage. Yeah, you can zoom in over here. Okay,
Okay.
the font size is a bit smaller, that's why.
Okay. E.
A, the spread of technology.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, very good. One more, last one. Tell me once you're done, okay?
Yes, ma'am. B.
B, people.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Correct, very good. This is usually a difficult question type which most of the students face an issue with. You solved it properly, all the questions, that's great. Okay, now next we have sentence simplification question. Again, it's an easy question type once you understand it. Okay, here what they will do is they will highlight one particular sentence which you must have solved yesterday also. They will highlight one particular sentence in the paragraph. Okay, and they will give you a substitute sentence in the one second,
Pass
in the
options.
yeah, in the options. This is how it will be highlighted in your passage or your paragraph over here, and they will give you substitute sentences, okay, which will be a simplified version of it. Now you have to make sure two things over here. One thing, that you don't miss out on any essential information which is given in the particular sentence, only the information which is important, okay, not everything, because of course you're trying to simplify it. Another thing, the sentence that you select should not contradict any kind of information which is given in that particular sentence, in that particular paragraph, and overall in the passage as well. Okay, these are the two main points. Clear? The question will always look like this: which of the following best expresses the essential information? This question does not change, okay, it remains as it is. You will always get at least one question like this. Okay,
Okay.
as I told you, it should not leave out something which is important, and it should not distort any kind of information. It should not distort any kind of information in the whole paragraph and the passage as well. Okay,
Okay.
now let's watch a small video quickly over here.
Hi, I'm Michael from ETS. Today on Inside the TOEFL Test, we're going inside the TOEFL IBT reading section, specifically the sentence simplification questions. Sentence simplification questions ask you to identify a sentence that has essentially the same meaning as a sentence from the reading passage. The correct answer choice contains the main ideas from the sentence in the passage, but may leave out minor or unimportant details. It should restate the most important information in a simpler way. Sentence simplification questions are easy to recognize because the wording of the question is always exactly the same. Which of the sentences below best expresses the essential information in the following sentence? Incorrect choices change the meaning in important ways or leave out essential information. The highlighted sentence will have both essential and non-essential information. Your job is to pick the answer choice that best includes the essential information and leaves out the non-essential information. Answering this type of question will require you to understand the relationship between the pieces of information in the sentence. Often, there's an important cause-effect relationship, or there may be a conclusion based on some evidence. So look for those same ideas in the answer choices. Here's an example of a sentence simplification question from a passage about meteorite impacts and dinosaur extinction. This type of question can be challenging because all of the answer choices will
Try to solve. This will be a bit difficult because you don't have the passage, but still try it.
Vast quantities of nitrogen spread out. A, I think.
A. Okay.
Yes,
Let's see
ma'am.
now.
Contain words or phrases that are similar to ones in the given sentence. For example, 3 of the answer choices talk about the explosion, 3 talk about fires, and 3 mention the destruction of plant life. So, can you identify the correct answer? It's A, because all of the important information is aligned with the given sentence. Both the given sentence
That's correct. Very good.
and choice A talk about large amounts of nitric acid and melted rock that were the result of the explosion and that started fires that destroyed plant life. The other responses have content that contradicts the highlighted sentence, or just isn't there. Choice B looks like a good answer at first because it talks about the fires spreading and burning forests, but choice B says that it was the fires that released the nitric acid, which is different from the highlighted sentence, which says that the nitric acid, along with the melted rock, caused the fires. Choice C can be eliminated because it leaves out essential information about the fires and the destruction of forests and plant life. And finally, choice D is incorrect because, again, the cause and effect are reversed. This one says that the fires caused the explosions, when it was really the other way around. One tip to build your reading skills, which will also help you answer sentence simplification questions, is to look at complex sentences or paragraphs and separate the main ideas from less important information. Non-essential information can be things like examples or text in parentheses, or very specific information like numbers or dates. There are lots of ways to improve your English skills. Whatever you do, keep practicing, and good luck on your TOEFL test.
Okay. Now let's try some practice questions. Okay. Here you have the passage and then I will paragraph and then I will show you the options. Okay.
Can we first read the question, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Question.
Yeah.
Not passage.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
Ma'am, A.
A. Are you sure? Have you cross checked? Cross check quickly.
Ma'am, can you show the question, please? Ma'am, A.
That's correct. Very good. Okay, do you want to read the explanation for this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, read it quickly.
Ma'am, yes.
Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next.
Question. Ma'am,
Yes, sorry.
it's okay, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. This would not be needed, but you can just give it a quick read. Yeah.
What are the major problems Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here are your options. You can ask me if you want to refer back to the passage. Yeah.
Ma'am, B.
B, are you sure? That's correct. Very good. Okay,
Yes.
next.
We have done this, I think.
Yeah, we might have solved this when you attended with Hamza. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Ma'am, B.
B, are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. All options are correct, but the most suitable, I think, is B.
It's A. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Why? Because it just provided extra information. All the other options just provided extra information about the option A. Okay, that's why.
Okay.
Next.
Ma'am,
Last one.
can you show the question, please, first?
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm a bit confused. I
Yeah.
believe that B was more correct because the largest volcano it's
Is
also
three
given
times
in
the
this
size
the
of Earth's tallest mountain.
yes ma'am, but in the B option also it's given that the Mars biggest volcano is three times the size of Earth's tallest mountain.
Yeah, but what is the most essential information? Na?
Name of
So,
the
yeah,
volcano.
exactly.
Yeah.
Understood?
Okay.
So you have to stick to the most important information. Extra
Okay.
information नहीं चाहिए हमें.
Okay.
Clear? Next.
Yeah. Can you give me a minute? I will just need to go to the
Sure.
washroom.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, yeah, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Next question, which you can see on the screen, you can try doing it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, question, please.
Yeah.
Ma'am, D. Ma'am, A.
D or A? Check once again properly.
Yes, ma'am, question, please.
Yeah.
A.
The option is A. Okay. Don't get confused.
Yes.
Next. Do you want to stop here or you want to continue?
We can continue.
Okay, then just give me 1 minute. Okay, next we have inference based questions.
Hmm.
Yeah, what do
What?
we mean by inference? Inference means basically when something is not mentioned directly, we are trying to infer the meaning. Okay, that's what we mean by inference based questions. Clear? Thing would not be mentioned explicitly, you have to understand the meaning. For example, say you're going out and you see outside that it is cloudy.
Okay.
Okay, what will you do?
Take the umbrella.
Exactly. So did anyone tell you to take the umbrella with you?
No.
No, that is the meaning that you took out of it. Correct?
Yes.
That's what we mean by inference based questions. So I'm
General common outcome.
yeah, general common outcome based on whatever is being said over there. It won't be mentioned explicitly. No one will mention that okay, you have to carry your umbrella. It's kind of an inference that you have to gain. You have to infer or imply something. Okay, in this question time, the word infer, suggest, or imply would be used so you understand something is not mentioned directly. You have to gauge the meaning. Okay, this is how the questions will look like. Now again, here you have to make sure whatever option you select, it does not contradict the main idea of the passage, and you also have to make sure that the answer that you choose is true or important. It is not just mentioned in the passage somewhere. Okay, that's what you have to
Okay.
and you should be able to defend your answer also. If I ask you where can you find the answer, how did you derive the answer, then you have to tell me how you derived it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, try the first one. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Tell me once you're done.
Yes, ma'am. C, I think.
See? That's correct. Very good. Next. Try doing this question. I'll be back in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Sorry. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me the answer.
A.
That's correct. Next. Just give me 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, C, I think.
C.
C, C.
Are you sure?
Mm,
That's correct. Very good. Next.
Ma'am, A.
A.
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct. Very good. Next, we have rhetorical purpose question. Okay, what
Okay.
question types do we have remaining? Text. We'll cover this in the next session. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, we'll cover these in the next session. We have three question types remaining. Okay. Okay, we'll stop over here for today. We'll continue in the next session. Make sure you go through the reading chapter, and along with that, try to do one more reading passage today. Okay, practice set 2. Simplification
Okay.
study guide.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and let me know how many questions you get right. Don't look at the answers before, look at the answers
Yes,
after
ma'am.
solving. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, then I'll see you in the next session. Mostly, as I told you, I'll try to take tomorrow, but it's difficult again. I have something to attend to tomorrow, but I'll try my time to take out 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So, ma'am, when should I confirm that?
Message me by around 11:30 tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm available or not. It will be mostly in the afternoon.
Okay.
2 or 3 p.m. I'll try to take. Depends on how the situation is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay then. Chalo. I'll see you.
Okay.
Make sure you revise everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.